Hi, I am Gretel from Comet Customer Success, and in this video, I will walk you through the steps to configure and restore a disk image backup with Comet. Let's get started. With Comet, you can backup disk image with full functionality supported on Windows 7 or Windows Server 2008 or 2, and on kernel version 2.6.23 or later. There are several ways you can restore a disk image backup, and we will explore these options later in the video. We will also have a look at options for creating a bootable recovery media to be able to perform a bare metal restore and recover from device loss quickly. In the Comet Management Console, go to the user you want to set this up for. Make sure the device you are backing up is online, and click on the Protected Items tab. Click on Add Protected Items here, then select the device you would like to back up. These are all the protected item types that you can configure with Comet. Select Disk Image, and you can rename the protected item here. Here, you can select the items to back up. Click on the green folder to start. You can select all drives or just specific disks. If you would like to perform direct to Hyper-V or direct to VMware restores, it is best to back up entire disks and all partitions. Click on Save after you've made your selection, and then go to the Schedule tab to set up a backup schedule. Click on the plus sign to start. It is possible to set up several schedules with Comet, and you can point each backup schedule to a different storage vault if using multiple storage locations. Click on the plus sign to configure your backup time. These are the different schedule types that you can configure with Comet. I will set up a daily backup in this example. Click on Save after configuring your backup schedule. There are some advanced backup settings that can be configured here. For more information on these settings, please visit the guide linked below. Click on Save after completing the configuration. And now we have a disk image backup that will run daily. But for now, let us run a manual backup. Click on Run Backup here. Make sure you are pointing to your desired storage vault, and click on Backup. Going back to our manual backup, it has completed successfully. If you click on the date under Last Backup Job, it will take you to the job log. If you click on the Files tab, you will see the files that were backed up. Next, let us go through the steps to create a bootable recovery media in the Comet Backup Agent interface. This is the Comet Backup Agent interface. As you can see, you can also configure a backup as well as perform a restore from here. To create a recovery media, click on the ellipsis here, and then click on Create Recovery Media. With Comet, you can create a bootable recovery WinRE USB, WinRE ISO, a full Windows OS environment through Windows To Go, as well as a Linux ISO. The steps to set them up are pretty much the same. Let us have a look at how to create a recovery media through WinRE USB. Select the USB drive here. If you cannot see your USB drive right away, click on Show All Drives. Click on Next. Click on Create. And that completed successfully. You can now use this USB drive as a bootable media. When you boot into your recovery media from a bare metal device, you will have access to the Comet agent. Log in with the user credentials, and you will then be able to restore disks onto the new device. Next, let us explore the restore options for disk image backups with Comet. Back in the Comet Backup Agent interface, click on Restore here. Make sure you are restoring from the storage vault where the backup is stored and click on Next. Select the snapshot to restore and click on Next. Here are the different restore options with Comet. You can restore a disk image back to the existing device or to a new device, or you can restore the disks as files and folders. You can also restore individual files and folders from the device. And there is the option to restore the disk image directly to Hyper-V or VMware. We recommend selecting all disks and partitions when configuring your disk image backup if you would like to restore directly to Hyper-V or VMware. Let us have a look at how to initiate a restore for each of these restore types. Starting with restoring disk image to a physical device. Since we will be restoring the disk image directly onto this computer, the target disk or partition should be unmounted. Comet may be able to do this automatically from your current booted OS if no programs are using the target drive. Select the backup source from the left and a restore target on the right. Then click on Add to Restore Queue and click on Restore. Now, to restore disk files as files and folders, just select the files to restore and then select the location where you would like to restore them to. The granular restore follows the same steps. Just select the files to restore and the location to restore them to. Next, you have the option to restore disk image back to Hyper-V. This will be restored as a new virtual machine in the Hyper-V host. Select the virtual machine where the disk image will be restored, and specify the path within that virtual machine here. Then click on Restore. Last, let us have a look at the steps to restore a disk image to VMware. Same as with Hyper-V, you have to select the virtual machine to restore to. Here, authenticate into the VMware host. You also need to enter the target data center, host system, and data store where you would like your VM to be restored to. And last, select the network port group where you would like your restored VM to belong for network connectivity. After providing all the required information, click on Restore. And this wraps up the video on how to back up and restore disk image with Comet. Please check out the links below for more information on our disk image backup and related products. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.